Tarantulas are large, hairy spiders belonging to the family Theraphozidae. They are known for their impressive size, often robust bodies, and distinctive appearance. Tarantulas are found in various parts of the world, and are famous for their role in popular culture and the pet trade. Here are some key characteristics and facts about tarantulas. Tarantulas are characterized by their hairy bodies, 8 legs, and large, fang-like chelicerae. They have 2 main body parts, the cephalothorax and the abdomen. Their size can vary, with some species having a leg span of up to 11 inches. Tarantulas are found in a wide range of habitats, including forests, deserts, grasslands, and even urban areas. Different species have specific habitat preferences. Tarantulas are carnivorous and primarily feed on insects. Although larger species may prey on small vertebrates like frogs and lizards, they use venom to immobilize and digest their prey. While tarantulas are venomous, their venom is usually not dangerous to humans. Their bites are often compared to bee stings and rarely cause severe reactions. Some species, like the Goliath predator, are known for their size and relatively potent venom. Tarantulas produce silk, which they use for various purposes, including building retreats, lining burrows, and creating egg sacs. They don't build traditional orb webs like some other spiders. Like other arachnids, tarantulas undergo molting to grow. During this process, they shed their exoskeleton and emerge with a larger one. Young tarantulas may molt several times a year, while older individuals molt less frequently. The lifespan of a tarantula varies by species, but can range from several years to several decades, depending on factors like species, gender, and care. Some tarantula species are territorial and may become aggressive when they feel their territory is threatened. Others are more solitary and less prone to aggression. Tarantulas reproduce sexually, with males typically leaving a sperm packet for the female. Mating can be a risky endeavor for males, as females are sometimes known to cannibalize them. Tarantulas are popular as pets in the exotic pet trade. Many species are kept by hobbyists and enthusiasts. It's important for prospective tarantula owners to research the specific needs and behaviors of the species they plan to keep as pets. While some tarantula species are at risk due to habitat destruction and the pet trade, they are not generally considered endangered. However, some conservation efforts are in place to protect certain species and their habitats. Tarantulas are captivating creatures that have both fascinated and frightened people for generations. Their size and unique appearance make them a subject of interest for arachnologists, pet enthusiasts, and those interested in the natural world. Ticks are small arachnids belonging to the order Ixovidae. They are ectoparasites, meaning they live externally on the bodies of various animals, including mammals, birds, and sometimes even reptiles and amphibians. Ticks are known for their blood-feeding behavior, and they are vectors of diseases that can affect both animals and humans. Here are some key characteristics and facts about ticks. Ticks have a small, flattened body that becomes engorged with blood as they feed. They are arachnids, closely related to spiders, and have 4 pairs of legs. Their mouth parts, called hypostomes, are specialized for piercing the skin of their host and feeding on blood. Ticks are found in a wide range of habitats, including grasslands, forests, and urban areas. They are often associated with tall grass vegetation and wooded areas where they can readily attach themselves to passing hosts. Ticks are obligate blood-feeding parasites. They attach themselves to the skin of their hosts, using specialized mouth parts, and feed on their blood. Ticks can remain attached to their host for an extended period, often several days, while they feed and become engorged. Ticks undergo a complex life cycle consisting of 4 stages: egg, larva, nymph, and adult. After hatching from the egg, ticks progress through these stages, with each stage typically requiring a blood meal to molt to the next stage. Ticks are known to transmit various diseases to their hosts, including Lyme disease, Rocky Mountain spotted fever, anaplasmosis, and ehrlichiosis. These diseases can have significant health implications for both animals and humans. Ticks have a broad host range, and different species may infest different types of animals. Some ticks are specific to certain host species, while others are more generalist feeders. Ticks use their specialized mouth parts to attach firmly to their host's skin. They secrete substances that prevent the host's blood from clotting, allowing them to feed for an extended period. Preventing tick bites is important for avoiding tick-borne diseases. This can involve using insect repellents, wearing protective clothing, and checking for ticks after spending time in tick-prone areas. If a tick is found attached to the skin, it should be removed carefully and completely. Tweezers or a tick removal tool can be used to grasp the tick as close to the skin as possible and gently pull it out, being careful not to squeeze the tick's body. Ticks are not a focus of conservation efforts, but understanding their behavior, biology, and disease transmission is crucial for human and animal health. Ticks are small but potentially significant vectors of diseases, and they can have health implications for both wildlife and humans. Understanding their biology and taking measures to prevent tick bites is essential in areas where tick-borne diseases are prevalent. Lobsters are marine crustaceans belonging to the family Arthropodae. They are well known for their distinctive appearance, including a hard exoskeleton, a segmented body, a large pair of claws, and long, jointed antennae. Lobsters are prized for their succulent, sweet meat, which makes them a popular seafood delicacy in many parts of the world. Here are some key characteristics and facts about lobsters. Lobsters have a hard, cylindrical body divided into two main parts, the cephalothorax and the abdomen. They have 10 jointed legs, with the first pair often enlarged into large, powerful claws. The larger claw is called the crusher claw, and the smaller one is the cutter claw. Lobsters are found in the oceans, primarily in cold, temperate waters. They inhabit rocky crevices and burrows on the ocean floor, and are often associated with areas that provide shelter. Lobsters are carnivorous scavengers and opportunistic predators. Their diet includes a variety of prey, such as fish, mollusks, other crustaceans, and detritus. Lobsters, like other arthropods, undergo molting, during which they shed their exoskeleton to allow for growth. After molting, lobsters have a soft, vulnerable body, until their new exoskeleton hardens. Lobsters reproduce sexually, with males transferring sperm packets to females. Females carry fertilized eggs on their swimmerets, small leg-like structures, on their abdomen, until the eggs hatch into larvae. The larvae go through several developmental stages, before reaching the juvenile stage. The lifespan of a lobster varies with species, but it can range from a few years to several decades. Some lobsters, particularly larger individuals, have the potential to live for many years. Due to their popularity in the seafood industry, some lobster populations have been overexploited, leading to conservation concerns. Lobster fisheries are often subject to regulations to ensure sustainable harvesting practices. Lobsters are commercially valuable and are harvested for their meat, which is considered a gourmet delicacy. Lobster is consumed in a variety of dishes, including lobster rolls, lobster bisque, and whole lobster served with butter. Lobsters have cultural significance in regions where they are harvested, and they are often associated with traditional culinary practices and festivals. They also feature in various myths and folklore. Lobsters can come in different colors, including brown, green, blue, and red. The bright red color of cooked lobsters is the result of a chemical change. During cooking, live lobsters are typically a different color. Lobsters are fascinating creatures, both biologically and culturally. Their unique appearance and succulent meat have made them a sought-after seafood delicacy, and they play a role in the economies and traditions of regions where they are harvested. Conservation efforts aim to ensure that lobster populations are sustained for future generations. Scorpions are arachnids belonging to the order Scorpions. They are known for their distinctive appearance, which includes a segmented body with a long tail that ends in a venomous stinger. Scorpions are ancient creatures that have been around for hundreds of millions of years, and they are found in various parts of the world, primarily in arid or desert regions. Here are some key characteristics and facts about scorpions. Scorpions have an elongated body divided into two main parts, the cephalothorax and the abdomen. The tail, or metasoma, is the most recognizable feature, and typically ends with a curved, venomous stinger. Scorpions have 8 legs and a pair of large pincers that are used for capturing and immobilizing prey. Most scorpion species are venomous, and they use their venom to immobilize and digest their prey. While some scorpion venoms can be potentially dangerous to humans, fatalities are relatively rare, and most stings cause localized pain and discomfort. A few species, like the bark scorpion, have venom that can be more potent and pose a greater risk. Scorpions are primarily nocturnal, which means they are most active at night. They use their pincers and venomous stinger to capture a variety of prey, including insects, spiders, and even small vertebrates. Scorpions reproduce sexually, with males using a courtship dance and a spermatophore to fertilize the eggs of a female. After mating, female scorpions give birth to live young, which are carried on their backs for a period before becoming independent. Scorpions are predators throughout their lives, feeding on a variety of prey. Their ability to go extended periods without food allows them to endure in harsh, arid environments. Scorpions are found in a range of habitats, but they are most commonly associated with deserts and arid regions. They can also be found in forests, grasslands, and caves. The lifespan of the scorpion varies by species, but they generally live for several years. Some species can live up to 5-8 years or even longer in captivity. Many scorpions exhibit a unique property called ultraviolet fluorescence. When exposed to ultraviolet light, their exoskeletons fluoresce, creating a glow that is visible in the dark. This property is sometimes used for tracking and studying scorpions in the wild. Scorpions are not typically a focus of conservation efforts, as they are not considered endangered. However, their populations can be affected by habitat destruction and climate change. Scorpions have featured in various cultures and mythologies throughout history. They often symbolize danger, power, or protection, and their image can be found in art, literature, and folklore. Overall, scorpions are fascinating arachnids with unique adaptations and behaviors. While some species can pose a potential threat to humans, they are an essential part of their ecosystems and play a role in controlling insect populations. Horseshoe crabs are marine arthropods belonging to the class Merostomata. Despite their name, they are not true crabs, and are more closely related to arachnids, such as spiders and scorpions. Horseshoe crabs are ancient animals with a unique appearance, including a hard exoskeleton, a long, pointed tail spine, and a horseshoe-shaped carapace. They are often referred to as living fossils, because their lineage dates back hundreds of millions of years. Here are some key characteristics and facts about horseshoe crabs. Horseshoe crabs have a hard exoskeleton that covers their body. They have two large compound eyes, a long, pointed tail stem, and a horseshoe-shaped carapace that covers the front part of their body. They have two main body parts. Horseshoe crabs are primarily found along the Atlantic coasts of North America, where they inhabit shallow sandy or muddy bottoms of estuaries, bays, and the continental shelf. They are also found in parts of the Gulf of Mexico and the eastern coasts of Asia. Horseshoe crab blood contains a substance called limulus and lysate that is crucial for testing the safety of medical devices and vaccines. Limulus and lysate can detect bacterial contamination, making it an invaluable tool for ensuring the safety of medical products. Horseshoe crabs are omnivorous scavengers. They feed on a variety of small organisms, including worms, clams, and detritus, which they find by digging in the sediment with their pincers. Horseshoe crabs engage in an elaborate annual spawning ritual. During the spring and early summer, large groups of horseshoe crabs come ashore to lay their eggs, which are fertilized by males. The eggs are buried in the sand, and when they hatch, the larvae enter the water. Horseshoe crabs are considered vulnerable in some regions due to overharvesting for the biomedical industry and habitat destruction. Conservation measures have been put in place to protect their populations, and alternatives to limulus and lysate testing are being explored. The blue copper-based blood of horseshoe crabs is unique among animals, and is valuable in medical applications. The blood turns blue when exposed to air and contains cells that are highly sensitive to bacterial endotoxins. Limulus and lysate from horseshoe crab blood is used to ensure the safety of vaccines, surgical implants, and other medical products. Horseshoe crabs hold cultural significance in some regions, and are often the subject of local festivals and events, particularly during their annual spawning season. Horseshoe crabs have a lineage that dates back to the late Ordovician period over 450 million years ago. Their remarkable evolutionary history and unique adaptations make them a subject of interest for scientists and researchers. Horseshoe crabs are remarkable creatures with a vital role in medical and ecological contexts. Their contribution to medical safety and their status as ancient animals highlight their importance in both modern medicine and the natural world. Earwigs are insects belonging to the order Dormir. They are known for their distinctive appearance, characterized by elongated bodies, pincer-like appendages at the end of their abdomen, and membranous wings folded underneath their forewings. Earwigs are found in various parts of the world, and are often associated with damp environments. Here are some key characteristics and facts about earwigs. Earwigs have elongated, flattened bodies, ranging in size from 5 to 25 millimeters. They have two pairs of wings, with the hind wings folded beneath the forewings, and pincer-like cerci at the end of their abdomen. These cerci, which resemble forceps, are used for a variety of purposes, including defense and grooming. Earwigs are found in diverse habitats, including gardens, forests, grasslands, and urban areas. They are often associated with moist environments, such as under leaves, logs, and in decaying plant matter. Earwigs are omnivorous, feeding on a variety of organic material. They consume plants, fungi, and decaying matter, as well as small insects and other invertebrates. Some species are known to be occasional garden pests, feeding on plants and flowers. Earwigs are primarily nocturnal, meaning they are most active at night. During the day, they often hide in dark, sheltered locations. Earwigs reproduce sexually. Females typically lay eggs in underground burrows, where they guard and care for their eggs and nymphs. After hatching, the nymphs resemble miniature versions of adults and go through a series of molts as they grow. Earwigs are known for their pincer-like cerci, which they use for defense and grooming. While they can deliver a pinch if handled, they are not dangerous to humans and do not crawl into ears, as the common name earwig suggests. Like other insects, earwigs undergo molting, during which they shed their exoskeleton to allow for growth. During this process, they are temporarily soft and vulnerable until their new exoskeleton hardens. Earwigs play a role in ecosystem functioning by breaking down organic matter and contributing to nutrient recycling in their habitats. They are part of the detritivore group, which helps decompose dead plant material. Earwigs are not a focus of conservation efforts, as they are not typically considered endangered. However, they are important for their ecological roles and may be influenced by habitat loss and changes in their environment. Earwigs have been the subject of various myths and misconceptions, such as the belief that they crawl into human ears. These beliefs are not grounded in scientific reality. Earwigs are unique insects with intriguing features and adaptations. While some people may harbor misconceptions about them, earwigs are an important part of the ecosystem, contributing to the breakdown of organic matter and playing a role in nutrient cycling in their habitat. Water striders, also known as pond skaters or water bugs, are aquatic insects belonging to the family Dormidae. They are well known for their ability to walk or skate on the surface of calm water. Water striders are adapted for life on the water's surface and are often found on ponds, lakes, streams, and other still or slow-moving bodies of water. Here are some key characteristics and facts about water striders. Water striders have elongated bodies, typically ranging from 2 to 18 millimeters in length. They have long, slender legs that are adapted for walking on the water's surface. Their body coloration often helps them blend into their surroundings. Water striders are primarily found in freshwater environments, such as ponds, lakes, slow-moving streams, and marshes. They prefer still or gently flowing water, where the surface tension allows them to skate on the water's surface. Water striders are able to stay on the water's surface due to the high surface tension of water. Their legs are covered in tiny water-repellent hairs that help distribute their weight and prevent them from breaking through the surface tension. Water striders are predators and feed on insects and other small invertebrates that fall onto the water's surface. They use their front legs to detect vibrations caused by struggling prey and quickly capture and consume their meals. Water striders reproduce sexually. Males often engage in elaborate courtship rituals to attract females. After mating, females lay their eggs on the water's surface, attached to plants or other surfaces. Water striders are highly adapted to living on the water's surface. They are excellent swimmers and can also fly to find new bodies of water. In some cases, they may form aggregations of individuals on the water's surface. Water striders breathe through tiny openings called spiracles on their body, which are in contact with the air. They obtain oxygen from the atmosphere and do not use gills or other specialized respiratory structures. Water striders are not typically the focus of conservation efforts, as they are widespread and not considered endangered. However, they are valuable indicators of water quality and ecosystem health. Water striders have been subjects of curiosity and interest in various cultures and have even inspired scientists and engineers to study their unique surface walking abilities for potential applications in technology. Water striders are fascinating insects, showcasing remarkable adaptations for life on the water's surface. Their ability to glide effortlessly on water has inspired both scientific research and cultural intrigue, making them a unique and valuable part of aquatic ecosystems. Harvestmen, often referred to as daddy longlegs or opilions, are arachnids belonging to the order Opilions. They are distinct from spiders, scorpions, and mites, although they share some common characteristics with these arachnids. Harvestmen are known for their unique appearance, which includes long, thin legs and a small, oval body. Here are some key characteristics and facts about harvestmen. Harvestmen have small oval bodies with the cephalothorax and abdomen fused into a single structure. They have 8 long, slender legs, which can be quite fragile and easily break if handled. Unlike spiders, they lack silk glands and do not spin webs. Harvestmen are found in various terrestrial habitats worldwide. They can be found in forests, grasslands, caves, gardens, and urban areas. Some species are adapted to specific ecological niches. Harvestmen are primarily scavengers and feed on a wide range of organic material, including dead insects, plant matter, and fungi. They are not typically active hunters like spiders. Unlike spiders, harvestmen do not have venomous fangs or silk-producing glands. They do not produce silk for building webs or capturing prey. When threatened, harvestmen may use a few defense mechanisms. Some species can emit a foul-smelling odor, and others may secrete a chemical that is distasteful to potential predators. They can also engage in thanatosis, a behavior in which they feign death to avoid being preyed upon. Harvestmen reproduce sexually. Males often perform courtship displays or behaviors to attract females. After mating, females lay eggs, which are sometimes protected in small nests. The lifespan of a harvestman varies by species, but is generally 1 year or less. Some species have a shorter lifespan, while others may live for several years. Harvestmen play a role in ecosystem processes by contributing to the decomposition of organic matter. They help break down dead plant material and insects, facilitating nutrient recycling. Harvestmen are not typically a focus of conservation efforts, as they are not considered endangered. However, their presence and abundance can be influenced by habitat changes and environmental factors. Harvestmen have been the subject of various myths and urban legends, such as the belief that they are highly venomous, or the most poisonous arachnids in the world. These beliefs are not grounded in scientific reality. Harvestmen are intriguing arachnids with a unique appearance and ecological role. They are valuable contributors to ecosystem processes, and help maintain a balance in various terrestrial habitats by assisting in the decomposition of organic matter. Despite their fragile appearance, they are well suited for their role in nature. Houseflies, scientifically known as Musca domestica, are common insects found in various parts of the world. They are members of the fly family Muscidae. Houseflies are known for their distinctive appearance, rapid flight, and their tendency to infest human habitations. Here are some key characteristics and facts about houseflies. Houseflies have a grayish-black, bristly body with red eyes. They typically measure about 6-7 millimeters in length. Their wings are clear and veined. Houseflies are synanthropic insects, meaning they are closely associated with human environments. They can be found in and around homes, restaurants, and other places where food is prepared or stored. Houseflies are primarily scavengers and feed on a wide range of organic matter. They are attracted to decaying organic material, garbage, feces, and food items. They use their sponging mouthparts to feed on liquid and semi-liquid substances. Houseflies reproduce sexually. Females lay clusters of small white eggs in decaying organic matter. The eggs hatch into pale, legless maggots that feed on the decaying material. After a few days, the maggots pupate and eventually emerge as adult flies. Houseflies are prolific breeders and can reproduce quickly. A single female can lay hundreds of eggs in her lifetime, and their rapid reproductive cycle contributes to their abundance. Houseflies are known vectors of diseases. They can pick up disease-causing microorganisms on their bodies and transfer them to surfaces or food when they land. Diseases such as food poisoning, cholera, and dysentery can be transmitted through contaminated food or surfaces touched by houseflies. The lifespan of a housefly is relatively short, typically ranging from 2 weeks to a couple of months, depending on environmental conditions. Their life cycle includes the egg, larva, pupa, and adult stages. Houseflies regurgitate digestive juices onto solid food to liquefy it, and then they use their sponging mouthparts to ingest the liquid. This process helps them consume a wide range of substances, but it also contributes to the spread of disease-causing microorganisms. Because of their feeding habits and association with unsanitary environments, houseflies are often considered pests in households and food handling establishments. They are a concern in food safety and sanitation. Controlling housefly infestations involves good sanitation practices, such as proper disposal of garbage and waste, keeping food covered, and using screens on doors and windows to prevent their entry. Insecticides and traps are also used to manage fly populations. Houseflies are familiar insects in many parts of the world, but their association with unsanitary environments and their potential role in disease transmission make them a target of pest control efforts. Practicing good hygiene and sanitation is key to reducing their presence in and around human habitations. Fleas are small blood-feeding insects belonging to the order Siphinoptera. They are external parasites that infest a wide range of warm-blooded animals including mammals and birds. Fleas are known for their ability to jump significant distances relative to their body size. They have a flattened, wingless body and are well adapted for feeding on the blood of their hosts. Here are some key characteristics and facts about fleas. Fleas have small, laterally compressed bodies, which allow them to move easily through the fur or feathers of their hosts. They are typically dark brown or reddish-brown in color. Their bodies are covered with backward-pointing spines, which help them anchor themselves to their host. Fleas are found worldwide and can infest a variety of environments, but they are most commonly associated with the nests, burrows, or fur of animals. Some species are adapted to living in human homes. Fleas are obligate blood-feeding parasites. They use their specialized mouthparts to pierce the skin of their host and feed on its blood. Their saliva contains anticoagulants, which prevent the host's blood from clotting and allow them to feed more easily. Different species of fleas are adapted to specific hosts. For example, cat fleas are commonly found on cats and dogs, while human fleas primarily infest humans. However, fleas are opportunistic and may feed on different hosts when necessary. Fleas reproduce sexually. Female fleas lay tiny, oval-shaped eggs in the fur or feathers of their host, or in the surrounding environment. After hatching, the larvae go through several stages of development, before pupating and eventually emerging as adults. Fleas are known for their remarkable jumping ability. They can jump vertically up to 7 inches and horizontally up to 13 inches. This exceptional jumping capability allows them to move from host to host. Fleas are known to transmit diseases, particularly in the case of the oriental rat flea, which is a vector for the bacterium Yersinia pestis, responsible for bubonic and pneumonic plagues. Other diseases, such as typhus, have also been associated with fleas. Flea bites can cause itching and discomfort for their host. In some cases, individuals may develop an allergic reaction to flea saliva, resulting in more severe itching and skin irritation. Controlling flea infestations involves treating both the host animal and the environment. Various topical and oral flea control products are available for pets. In households, thorough cleaning and vacuuming, as well as the use of insecticides, can help eliminate fleas and their eggs. Fleas have had significant historical importance due to their role in disease transmission. The transmission of the bubonic plague by fleas in the past had devastating effects on human populations. Fleas are notorious pests due to their blood-feeding habits and the potential for disease transmission. Effective prevention and control measures are crucial to manage flea infestations, particularly in homes with pets, and to reduce the risk of disease transmission. Beetles are a diverse group of insects belonging to the order Coleoptera, which is the largest order in the animal kingdom, comprising around 400,000 known species, with many more yet to be discovered. Beetles are found in almost every habitat on Earth, and they are known for their characteristic hard exoskeleton, which distinguishes them from other insects. Here are some key characteristics and facts about beetles. Beetles have a hard, protective exoskeleton made of chitin. Their bodies are divided into 3 parts: the head, thorax, and abdomen. They have 2 pairs of wings, the forewings called elytra, which are modified to form hard protective coverings for the hindwings. The elytra open and close like a book when the beetle flies. Beetles can be found in a wide range of habitats, including forests, grasslands, wetlands, and deserts. They are also highly adaptable and have successfully colonized urban and agricultural environments. Beetles have a diverse diet that varies by species. They can be herbivores, omnivores, scavengers, or predators. Some beetles feed on plants, while others eat decaying organic matter, insects, or other animals. Beetles undergo complete metamorphosis, consisting of 4 stages: egg, larva, pupa, and adult. The larval stage is called a grub or caterpillar, and looks quite different from the adult. It is during the pupal stage that the adult features develop. Most beetles reproduce sexually. Mating involves courtship behaviors, and females lay eggs in or near suitable habitats for their larvae. Beetles are incredibly diverse in terms of species. They make up a substantial portion of the world's biodiversity, with various forms and adaptations that have allowed them to exploit a wide array of ecological niches. Beetles play a crucial role in ecosystems. They serve as pollinators, decomposers, and predators, helping to control populations of other insects. Some species are agricultural pests, while others are beneficial to agriculture and forestry. Beetles have significant economic impacts. Some species damage crops, stored food products, and wood, leading to substantial economic losses. However, they also have benefits such as aiding in pollination and the decomposition of organic matter. Beetles have cultural and symbolic significance in various societies. They have been revered, feared, or featured in art, mythology, and folklore throughout human history. Beetles, like many other organisms, are impacted by habitat loss, climate change, and pollution. Some species are vulnerable or endangered, making conservation efforts important for protecting their diversity and ecological contributions. Beetles are a remarkable and diverse group of insects with a wide range of adaptations and ecological roles. Their sheer numbers and ubiquity in many ecosystems make them a subject of great interest to entomologists and ecologists, and they continue to be a source of scientific discovery and exploration. Mosquitoes are small, flying insects belonging to the family Culicidae. They are well known for their distinctive appearance, including slender bodies, long legs, and elongated, slender mouthparts called proboscis. Mosquitoes are found in various parts of the world and are notorious for their ability to transmit diseases to humans and other animals. Here are some key characteristics and facts about mosquitoes. Mosquitoes have a slender body, typically ranging from 3 to 6 millimeters in length. They have 2 wings and 3 pairs of long jointed legs. Female mosquitoes have a specialized proboscis for piercing the skin of their hosts and feeding on blood. Mosquitoes are found in diverse habitats, including freshwater bodies, wetlands, forests, and urban areas. They require water for breeding and are often associated with stagnant or slow-moving water sources such as ponds, marshes, and artificial containers. While both male and female mosquitoes primarily feed on nectar from flowers for energy, female mosquitoes require a blood meal to develop their eggs. They use their proboscis to pierce the skin of animals and extract blood. Male mosquitoes do not feed on blood and solely rely on nectar. Mosquitoes undergo a 4-stage life cycle, consisting of egg, larva, pupa, and adult. Female mosquitoes lay their eggs in water, or in areas that may become flooded, such as temporary pools or containers. The larvae and pupa are aquatic and develop in water, before emerging as adult mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are infamous for their role as vectors of several diseases. They can transmit pathogens, such as the malaria parasite viruses, causing dengue fever, Zika virus, West Nile virus, and various forms of encephalitis. These diseases can have serious health implications for humans and animals. Female mosquitoes are attracted to hosts by the carbon dioxide they exhale, body heat, and body odors. They use their proboscis to penetrate the skin, locate blood vessels, and feed on blood. The saliva they inject during feeding may contain disease-causing pathogens. Preventing mosquito bites is important for avoiding diseases. This can involve using insect repellents, wearing protective clothing, and using mosquito nets or screens. Eliminating standing water where mosquitoes breed can also reduce their populations. Mosquitoes are not typically a focus of conservation efforts. However, their impact on disease transmission has led to the development of strategies to control mosquito populations, such as the use of insecticides and the release of sterile or genetically modified mosquitoes. Mosquitoes have cultural significance in various regions and have been the subject of myths, folklore, and art. They are often portrayed as pests and vectors of disease in these cultural narratives. Mosquitoes are both a nuisance and a significant public health concern due to their role in disease transmission. Efforts to control mosquito populations and reduce their impact on human health continue to be a priority. In many parts of the world,